What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Dima, on piano music. So yeah, this music, like I said, is South Africa's finest, and actually Africa has something to do with this. Now, stop the show. I know Africa do like wearing sandals a lot, and so do booty models, but that ain't really what we're talking about today. We're talking about this IG model by the name of Tiger Booty. Now, that is an interesting name, Tiger Booty, right? She's white, and she was getting flown out. Now, I told you. Now, stop the show. Africa is the home of big booties. Like, seriously, there's no bodies better on planet Earth than on the continent of Africa. You're just not gonna see it. If any of y'all seen it before, let me know. I know that you can't see it because you're a liar. I've been to Africa. I've been to Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania. Booty is everywhere. Booty clapping sounds. But some of these African billionaires, they want a little bit of vanilla in their coffee, right? They just tired of, the same chicks. So give me a plane. We're gonna fly all the way to Ghana, right? So she was out there. She was getting tricked on. And them black men with them big monies in Africa, they be having them sandals on and they be real rich, right? Now, she came to Ghana. Now, Accra, Ghana is popping. The year return is there. My boy Woody Maya is there. African superstar is there and everything. And I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there tricking too. Don't worry about nothing. And she was there in her hotel room with an unknown African billionaire. Boy, the clapping sounds. So we know what that was about, right? But they opened the door. Give me like a door opening sound, Dima. And they opened the door to the hotel room and they found her deceased, right? She was deceased, and we don't know if it's foul play, and she was poisoned or whatever. But see, here's what's happening though. You're starting to see a lot of these IG models getting flown out. We in the ghetto, flew out, and she's a mother. So now there's no more kid. There's no mother in life. All for some money. Okay, all for the purpose of money. Now I've been knowing this has been happening also in Dubai with these IG OnlyFans models. And so what happens is, like, even right now, there's a lot of chicks from Kenya and Uganda that I know personally. They out there in Dubai. Booty clapping sounds. We know what y'all out there doing. Y'all out there with them sandals on. I be seeing you in my WhatsApp status talking about you Dubai. I know what you did to get out there. Okay. And this is what I call a quick money plan. And what happens is that when you're dealing with these perverts out here that don't have your best interests at heart, it's not long term. You already have a child, okay, that, probably the father is not with you. So you're leaving your kid there and you're going to Ghana, for some sexual escapade. And we know that's going to be temporary because these guys, they treat women like, talk about objects. Like, man, listen, these guys in Africa with this money, not only do they have a lot of good-looking women in their countries, they got access to women to, like, near countries. So like Nigeria, a lot of good looking women. Togo got a lot of good women. Ivory Coast, Liberia, and then they can fly chicks in. But here's what happens when these ladies look to OnlyFans and they look for IG instead of looking for a real good long-term mate. You're looking for a quick fix, all right? And then what ends up happening in the quick fix is that you end up getting fixed. You're risking it all for nothing, dying over nothing, And so you have this white lady who dies in Ghana, and that's going to be a very big problem, when you don't even have to do that. Like, why can't you just get married to a nice man, build your life, or you're a good looking Caucasian lady, you can have some kind of business. There was a white lady that was selling farts, like literally selling farts, selling farts, family, farts, okay? And she was selling for like $100 a jar. Like, why can't you do that? Can you use some farting sounds? Seriously, it's better than flying over there to Ghana and dying in the damn thing. And but this is what the generation is about. This generation, more or less now, is about quick money. It's not about getting to know anybody. It's not about establishing a long relationship. It's not about investing in a relationship. It's just, oh, you know what? I want to do what I want to do. So I want to deal with these guys and I want to just, whatever, and then hope something happens. Well, then here's what can happen. Because these guys don't care anything about you. When you start doing the OnlyFans modeling and you start doing the IG modeling and all that stuff, those guys don't care about you, And then you get a baby and all of that, and then, it just looks desperate. And then what happens is you have all these other ladies that come up right behind you who are also hella thick, who also have big tatas, who also have a big booty. Stop the show. Sometimes it's fake. Stop the show. Usually it is fake. All right. So you're competing against the youth, and here you are selling up. And then by the time you're 40, 45, what do you have? I mean, the phone might ring every now and then, but it won't ring as much as it used to. Why? I'll tell you why. Because those guys have more options now. Then you get fat, or maybe a little bit bigger, and then those guys don't want you as you gain weight or as you age or something like that. And then once that happens, and it's whatever. As you gain weight and get older, guys forget about you. It's not me saying it. It's just what happens biology. Not hating on nobody big, but it's if you were an Instagram model and you were small and then you gain weight, like look at Pinky, the ex porn star. She was real small or smaller. She gained all of that weight and then everybody stopped forgetting about her. Now what can she do now? Ain't no guys checking for her no more like that, And see, ladies gotta actually think about what their future is going to be in life, and not putting themselves in danger. Especially just even flying right now is dangerous. But then just, going over to thought it up in the Ghana, just booty clapping sounds, out of your country. You're going to go see somebody you don't really know, maybe. It's crazy, family. It's crazy what people will do for the bag to risk their life, but they won't put that effort into every day, making their life stable, okay? So they can do something with their kids. It'd be crazy. You won't do it. You won't do it. So I just don't understand. I don't understand why it's the weaving. I don't understand why it's the sailing. I just don't get it. All for what? Nothing. And we keep seeing this time after time after time after time after time, model after model after model, getting with crazy simps, and something bad happening to them. When will they learn? But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.